Guys, happy new year once again. I hope that is allowed. Yeah, so on this video, we're going to be talking about what's in the caption. That is what goal setting is not. What goal setting is not. I'm sure a lot of people must have put down a number of goals. I mean, this is already the third week in January. I'm sure you must have put a number of goals down that you plan to achieve for the new year. And I just think we need to debunk so many myths about what setting goals is. So, number one is setting goals is not just shouldn't just be about you. So, what am I trying to say? You've not started living until you understand that you are living for a bigger purpose than you are. So, even if you might be a software engineer, even if you might be a photographer, you should um, set goals with other people in mind, with the idea that you want to impact your world, other people in mind. Because a number of times we are selfish when setting our goals. We only set goals that have to do with us making money. Well, that is good in itself, but it shouldn't just be all about that. Goal setting is beyond just setting them for yourself. Number two is um goal setting is not just, like I said before, it's not just for your personal development. I'm going to touch more on that in this point. So personal development, you need to see goals beyond your personal development. You need to see it as a way to impact your community and the world at large. So the world is your environment. Like your world can be where your hands reach part time. And once you set goals, even if you set a reading goal, you should have in mind that you're doing that to impact your world. So number three, goal setting is not for show off. What did I say? It's not for show off. And so I know a number of people do things, set goals, want to visit the Bahamas, set traveling goals just to show off to their friends that they have the money. So you don't want to be in such category. You want to set goals for the right reasons, like I said in the first point. So you don't want to set a goal whereby after you do that, the person you're setting it for doesn't end up appreciating you. For example, people that love to that want their friends' approval, or that want to show a guy or that want to show a girl that they like them, or that, yes, and they set goals just for that reason. So I think that it's one of the myths you should flee from, one of the myths that you should avoid. Do not set a goal just to please someone. Because what happens when, after trying to please the person doesn't end up liking you? So be wary of your motive when setting goals. I used to wonder, someone told me he set a goal that was back in 2017. He set a goal to speak to 1,000 youths that year. And then I had not understood goals. I didn't really know why. So it's tempting for you to just set goals because you see other people doing that. But you want to ask yourself questions. What are my priorities? What are the things, what's my ambition? What are the things that drive me? What are the things I look forward to seeing in life? And so when you ask these questions, you're moved from doing things because other people do them to actually doing them because they are what drives you. And achieving the goal is actually easier that way. It's way easier when you know why you're achieving the goal. So this 2020, don't just set goals for setting them sake. Do them because you actually know why you're setting them, and it makes the journey easier. You don't end up comparing yourself with other people when you know why you're setting the goal. It's actually a lot easier.